Hello students, you are welcome to economics class today. The topic of our discussion is balance of payment, and it's going to be part 1 of the lesson, balance of payment. It's meant for SS2 students. My name is Shola Oluwadare. Now, what is balance of payment? Balance of payment is the relationship between the sum total of countries' payment for our imports and receipts for our exports. As we continue to look at different phases of this definition, I want you to look at certain words that are very important. The country's payment for imports, receipts for our exports. So, B.O.P is also a statement of income and expenditure on international account for a period of time. It can also be referred to a record of relationship between the country's total payment to other countries and the total receipt. You can see those words that I mentioned in the beginning, you can see them reoccurring over and over. So a country's B.O.P is favorable when money received is greater than the amount it pays out, and vice versa. So it can be unfavorable too. Just the same way, when you receive money, you feel happy than when you give out, because you have more when you receive. The same way, a country's B.O.P is favorable when money that comes in is more than the money that goes out. Now, let's look at the components of balance of payment. Now, number 1 is the current account. Current account, in this case, it means total receipts and payments on both visible and invisible goods and services. Now, when we say invisible services, we mean insurance, banking, something you cannot see. Now, when we say visible goods, that is your automobiles, your cocoa, your crude oil, your wood, and all of that, Now, when we say capital account, it means the flow of money or capital from one country to another, like investment, loans, interest, and all of that. So, such, investment loans could be for short or long term. Then we also have the monetary movement account. This is a reconciliatory account because it depicts reconciliation of the surplus or deficit on both current and capital accounts. So it's a balance account. It balances the both current and capital account. Now, we also have what we call B.O.P disequilibrium. So it arises when the total receipts of a country on the combined current and capital account are not equal to the payment. But we can also have equilibrium. Now, equilibrium is when the total receipts from other countries equals total payment to other countries. We can have B.O.P surplus and B.O.P deficit. When we say surplus, we mean total receipt. The one you have is more than what you are giving out. Total receipts from other countries exceed the total payment to other countries at a given period of time. Now, if it is deficit, it's when the combined receipts on the current and long-term capital account of a country are less than the corresponding payment. I want you to look at all these terminologies very well and make sure you don't mix them up. Now, what are the effects of balance of payment surplus? Let's pick surplus. What are the effects? Number 1 is increase in economic activities. There will be increase in transactions, increase in buying and selling. So if there's increase in buying and selling, which is economic activities, there will be greater net income. But one thing that also happens when we have as effect of balance of payment surplus is inflationary trend and debt retirement. Now, let's look at what we have discussed so far. We say balance of payment is the relationship between the sum total of a country's payment for our import and receipts for our export. We have also said that the components of B.O.P are current account, capital account, and the monetary movement account. We have also looked at the surplus, which means the total receipts from all other countries exceed the total payment to other countries during a given period of time. Now, deficit is just the opposite of surplus. So deficit is when the combined receipts on the current and long-term capital account of a country are less than the corresponding payment. Now, I'm not going to release you until you submit this assignment. Please go and read very well. Look at the causes of balance of payment deficit. Just mention them. And then also, what are the types of balance of payment deficit? Thank you very much.